When did you start the paywall? How did the subscribers start coming in? कैसे मतलब धंधे में कैसे ट्रैक्शन कब आया, कैसे हुआ?
We didn't have a paywall. We
हाँ,
had an appeal
अच्छा
that
ठीक है.
pay to keep news free, because when the
Hmm.
public pays, the public is served, when advertisers pay, advertisers are served. So we
Yes.
used to do this appeal, and
Hmm.
nothing was behind the paywall.
Hmm.
We just would offer you either you'd get a newsletter or you'd get a screensaver for the 100 or 200 rupees or that you gave. They were
अच्छा ठीक
standard
है.
slabs.
Hmm.
Now, the I for us the problem was never that people were not ready to pay,
Hmm.
because news by 2012 had reached the toxic level that had started putting people off.
By 2012, 13? What?
Yeah, of course, it
Okay.
hadn't reached this kind of insanity, but it had reached a
Hmm.
fairly worrying level of insanity.
Okay.
So anger was that time, the currency, not
Hmm.
hate.
हाँ.
Anger became hate a little 4 5 years later. Um, so tech was a big problem, because the our first payment gateway was so inefficient, Sumit.
हाँ.
While the industry average of payment failures, I think, is between 2 to 8%, 6%, our
Hmm.
payment failures are 55%. That means out of every 100 people who would even want to pay, एक को you're trying to get people to pay, वो
पहले
बेचारा
कोई आ नहीं रहा.
बेचारा बंदा बोल रहा है चलो यार इनको मैं पैसा दे देता हूँ. He comes and tries to pay, it bloody fails. Then he tries again, it bloody
Don't
fails.
tell me it was CC Avenue. Sorry.
He, I don't remember who it was, but no, but we had to make it ourselves, because
Yeah.
initially we didn't go with a default plugin. We tried our own, because we had designed the website a particular way. There was a hybrid model, etc. Because he wanted comics. We had a lot of plans that we're doing stuff that's we had wanted podcasts. We had to get a podcast player. We didn't want just a third party that you put on. So I used to get so many mails. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a point here. I wanted this particular point that you just mentioned कि हम website बनाएंगे. There's a big plan, right? We'll make a custom thing. This is for all my entrepreneur friends. Please शुरू में मत करना. Start with something ready-made. करना बाद में. Don't do it. I burned my hands. Abhinandan is telling you another story. We've all done it. वो ideas आते हैं and then we meet somebody जो 40,000 में हमारी website बनाने को तैयार है. Please don't do it.
Hmm.
Pick up something from uh, from something like Shopify's and WordPresses of the world. They are much more stable.
It should be what you start off with should work. It may not be ideal what you had thought of,
Yes.
but it should work efficiently, because what you have thought of, even
Hmm.
though it's very nice and it may be a very good design and idea, if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So that was actually a big disaster, because and I used to get a lot of mails that people used to say,
Hmm.
you've created this great idea and we love your idea, and
Hmm.
you've put a payment gateway. At least make sure it works, yeah, because it irritates us. I don't want to come back to your website now because I'm trying to pay you and its money is not going through. Matlab,
Wow.
it's ridiculous that I'm trying to give you money and
Yes.
your system is so inefficient it cannot take it. So that was a huge learning. Then we said, okay, let's take it down. Then we took down the payment gateway for a while.
Okay.
That you could not subscribe till we got it right. That let's make it right.
Hmm.
And then once the technology was in place,
Hmm.
the rate of our growth was phenomenal. I mean, so one another thing to anyone who's trying to startups or whatever, you have to never underestimate technology. The noblest of ideas, the best of intentions, the most brilliant ideas, whatever you have,
Hmm.
technology can completely destroy it.